Welcome back to Sudoku Sunday, where today we are solving Fog Sudoku 2 by Colleen Bridges. I love Fog Sudokus and I'm excited to share this one with you guys. Let's get right into the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so that's the digits 1 through 9, and every row, column, and 3x3 box. Cells adjacent to a V add to 5, so this here is a V. So if this was a 1, this would have to be a 4. Cells adjacent to an X sum to 10, so this is an X here. If this was a 1, this would have to be a 9 to sum to 10. All possible X's and V's are shown. So if there's not a V here, and this was a 1, this could not be a 4. And the numbers and circles are in the 4 surrounding cells. So this circle has a 9, a 2, a 7, and maybe something else. And so those digits have to go in these 4. Also, the fog. The way fog works is we start with some lit up cells. We say cleared cells. And when we place a correct digit in the puzzle, if we place the digit here, that was correct. Let's say this was a 1. If it was really a 1, then all of the cells here would be cleared of their fog. So we have to be pretty careful to not fat finger numbers. You can see I'm putting the central pencil mark one here instead of the big one like I would normally do. Because if we put a big one there and it was the incorrect digit, we would already know that because the fog wouldn't clear. And if it was the correct digit, the fog would clear. So we have to be a little careful with our pencil marking. But I love Fog Sudokus because it really helps you look at what's important. So if you're having trouble with newer variant Sudoku, try some Fog Sudokus. You might think they'd be harder because there's less to look at, but I actually find them simpler because you know that you can get to the next step just based on what is shown. The puzzle maker has made that clear. So let's get started. So, first thing I want to look at is this 927 something combined with these X's, right? And also combining the X's and V's. So V's always have low digits, right? 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3 is what equals 5. So all of the digits on a V are always low. And then to add to 10, so an X, a low digit and a high digit have to be together. Because the only other option to sum to 10 is 5 and 5, and that does not work adjacent to each other in a Sudoku. So because these two here are low, these two have to be high. Let's see. So we need a 2 somewhere on this 4, and it can't be in these orange cells because these have to be high digits. So a 2 can be here, or a 2 can be over here. But if a 2 was in this cell, this was a 2, then this would have to be an 8 to go along with it. But we know, because there's a circle here in the fog, the 8 in this box has to be in one of these 4 cells. So this cannot be an 8. It means this cannot be a 2. So this is our 2. Get to the numbers, 2, which goes next to a 3. And these are 1 and 4. And these are 2, 7, 8, and 9. So this is the 8. And these are 7 and 9. 7 plus 1 or plus 4 does not equal 10, so this has to be 9 plus 1 equals 10. 1 plus 4 equals 5. This has to be a 7 plus 3 equals 10. So that is a lot of the fog cleared. Let's keep going with maybe these. So this is going to be 4, 2, and 6. Okay. And here we can look at the negative constraint. So we said all possible X's and V's are shown. We have an 8 here, and we need a 2 in one of these 3 places. If the 2 is here, or the 2 is here, we would have an X in between the 2 and the 8. So 2 can't be in either of these places. 2 has to be here. 4 and 6 plus 4 and 6 equal 10. But 6 can't add to something, make 5, so this has to be the 4, 6, and then 4 plus 1 equals 5. Let's see. 9, 1, and 7. But we know these two can't be 1 because there's already a 1 in the box, so that's the 1, which means both of these are 9. 1, 4, 6. We can just do a big chain there. 4 and 6, this is the 4. Also, what's left? It's a 5. This 9 sees the 7 and the 9. What is left here? This cannot be a 1, 4 because 1, 4 sees this. This digit here can also not be a 3, so it has to be a 2 plus 3 is 5. What is left? 6 and 8 somewhere. Actually, we can tell because the negative constraint again, this is a 2. If this was an 8, there would be an X in between them. So this has to be the 6 and the 8. We know this has to be a 2, 3 because the 1, 4 is already in the column. And that also means there has to be a 2 on this circle we can see peeking out of the fog here. 2 can't be in the same box as this 2, 3. And then also the row sees that. So the 2 in this quadruple has to go here. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 7 is 10. What is this? 4, 6, and 8. 6, just by Sudoku, goes here. 4 by Sudoku can't go here because that would be in the same box. This is the 4. This is the 8. So this cannot be 3, 7, 2, 8, or 4, 6. So this is 1, 9. This can't be 1, 4, which means it's 2, 3. And the 2 sees this, so this is the 2, and that is the 3. This sees the 3, so this has to be 1, 4. 4 sees this, so this is the 1, and that is the 4. This V also sees the 2, so this is a 1, 4 again. 1 goes here, 4 goes there. Let's see. This can't be a 1, 9 or a 4, 6, so this is 2, 3, 7, 8 in some order. This can't be a 7, which means this can't be a 3. Where can 4 go in this row? There's already 4 in the box, so not here. This 4 sees this, and this 4 sees up here. So just by Sudoku on the row, we can get a 4 here, and a 6 here. This is going to be 2, 3, somehow. What is left? 5, 7, and 8 here. Not a 7. Let's see. 4, box 9 by Sudoku. Can't go here. Can't go here. So this is a 4. That cleans up that last bit of fog. What is left? 1, 5, and 7. And that means there's only one place in this row For a 9, 9 has to go here, and 1 goes here. The 7 also looks over here. So 7 has to go here. This 1 is the 1, 5. Perfect. What is left here? 5 and 9. This 9 pushes the 9 here and the 5 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the last number in box 8. What about box 5? We need a 3. This 3 pushes it over here. 5 and 8. This 8 fixes these two. There's only one number left here. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 9, which goes with a 1. Very nice. Also 8. It's pulled out of both of these. And 8 not being here means this can no longer be a 2. Let's click through the numbers real quick, see if we can do any Sudoku. We've got all the 1s. Some of the 2s. 3. A similar spot. 4s, we have all of. 5s. Not quite. 6. Oh, okay, so we can use the negative constraint again. So in box 7 here, 6 by Sudoku can't go here, but 6 also can't go next to this 4 because there's no x. So 6 has to go here. Gives us 6 over here. 6 here. And 6 here, that's all the 6s. Get anywhere on 7s. 7 can't go here by Sudoku, and it can't go next to the 3 without an x. That's a 7. 7's in one of 2 places here. 8 by Sudoku goes here. Here. What's left in box 3 is a 5. 8 sees this, makes this a 3, plus 7 equals 10. Makes this a 5, and this an 8, and what is left? A 2, which comes down here and sees 3 and 2, and then comes over here. Sees 3 and 2, that's 3 in the corner, and the last of our fog is now gone. What is left here? Not a 5 or an 8. This is a 7. What's left in the row? An 8. In the box, we have 5 and 9. We don't know which one. Actually, we do know which one, because a 9 can't go next to a 1 without an x. So 1 goes here, or 9 goes there, and 5 goes here. What about this box? 5 and 8. By Sudoku, the 8 goes here, and 5 goes here. In this column, 9 is our last digit. Column 2, get a 2. And then in the box, 5 by Sudoku goes here, and our last digit is a 7. Wonderful, thank you for solving along with me. I have had a great time solving Fog Sudoku 2 by Colleen Bridges in 14 minutes and 25 seconds. I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye-bye!